Hello and welcome. Today we are continuing Final Fantasy XIV Journey of an Archer, Episode 5. Alright, we need to go back to the Drowning Wench. Aye, such a task was on the books. Was mine, I'm afraid. What ship is already sailed, friend? Might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sestasha? It would seem that this ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbour, none the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter, the wheel will turn and our chance will come. You are right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal. Lofty through it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place within songs of every alehouse in Orza. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for you and we'll reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armour of the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavours, my lady. Toodles. Back then, are ye? With all your limbs and a tale to tell, I'll wager. Fishbacks, and there I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate's skull off 3 hells. You turn ye back for 5 bloody minutes, and the scally bastards have seated up shop on your bleeding doorstep. Still sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sestasha, of course. Any road, all's well and ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for shedding some light on the mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't ask for no more than that. Now, I'll bet you're dying for your rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania. Seems the forest folk in need of venturer. What can get things done? For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready and I'll lay it out for you. Ready to hear about that job again? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt I'd pose any trouble for your adventurers that survived the bedlam in Sestasha. If you think you might be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Moyne, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, lass. Okay, off to Gridania. Catch a poacher. You come at a good time, Raven. I have a task for you. A petition has arrived from the Priorate of Baskerans Drufus, out in the South Shroud. The petitioner, Baskeran himself, has requested our assistance in dealing with a gang of poachers. I would have the three of you meet with him and investigate his claims. The three of us, you mean Raven, myself, and... It would be better if I went alone, Lucian. The Mikot, and the other one will encumber me. I really want to slap him. Nell Severe, you will go as the three. Also, it's past time you recognise Raven as a fellow archer. I will not. I have held my tongue on the matter of her continued presence here, but I will bend no further. Seriously, just give him a kicking. Come on, let us kick him. Who in the Seven Hells do you think you are, Roland Llewellyn? In case you've forgotten, you aren't even a Quiverman anymore. That may be, but I have shed blood defending our borders, unlike you, Savage. Savage? You know nothing about me, you bigoted son of a... Enough. But one more word and you shall have cause to regret your petulance. The three of you will go to Baskin's Drufus in the South Shroud now, out of my sight. Okay. take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, it's you, Raven. 'Tis so good to see you again. What's that? Here at Bedouin's suggestion, you say? The foul-mouthed rogue sends me word that an adventurer might be along for the job, and it turns out to be you. Well, this makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? With regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Okay, well, I'm ready. Ready for the briefing? Pretty much, yeah. Good, now then. Here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting me, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? And good morrow to you too, Bowlord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honour us with a visit. The good news is your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. Well, if it isn't our very own woman for all seasons. You certainly have a knack of appearing when you're most needed, Raven. Many thanks for answering the call. Now, time is of the essence, so shall I proceed directly to the heart of the matter? We wish for you to nip a potential threat into Gridania in the bud. Or Gridania, should I say. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tamtara Deepcroft. The place was once a Galmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking about the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, the doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the Calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the Calamity decimated our ranks, and limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixald at bay. Since we thwarted the attack on the Guardian Tree, the Birdmen have not allowed us moments respite. They have probed every elm of our defences in search of a weakness, compelling me to spread our forces far more thinly than I would like. The situation so being, we have no choice but to entrust the task of dealing with the Lambs of Dalamud to others. Can we rely on you to handle this matter? I suppose. I've got nothing better to do. Yeah. You have my gratitude. Once you've seen your preparations, pray make your way to Deepcroft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He'll apprise you of the latest development. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Okay. So let's do catch a poacher first. Oh, remember now. Can't wait to unlock mounts. Gonna go get the ether axe first. It's not making us run faster. Bollocks. Ah, you lot must be from the Archers Guild. Welcome, friends. Now, as your guild master would have said, I put in a request for some keen-eyed archers to help me track down a gang of poachers that have been plaguing these parts. If I may, it is not uncommon to find poachers in this region. While regrettable, neither the God's Quiver nor the Woods Whalers deem them worthy of attention. Why then did you imagine them worthy of ours? Because these ain't no common poachers, they're Poa Morlock's gang. They say she and hers are always moving, staying one step ahead, but I reckon she's hiding out there somewhere. Well, out here somewhere, so. Thing is, I can't just send my people out searching. You lazy twat. I made a pact with the Red Belly Bandits. See, we stay out of their territory and they don't make no trouble at the Drufers. So he wants me to go start trouble for them. That being so, if I summoned the massed ranks of the Whalers and the Quivermen, all seven hells would swiftly break loose, assuming they thought the matter worthy of their attention, of course. Needless to say, that's not an option. As luck would have it though, I've got 3 keen-eyed archers to take care of things instead, and all without raising no alarms. We understand you may leave the matter to us. Split up and scour the area for any signs of the poachers. Should you discover anything, return here and wait. We will convene to compare our findings ere longer. Nothing down that way. Can't see another one. An iron leg trap and a poacher's arrow. These are both evidence of illegal activity, but nothing that will help us find Pua. And these mead bottles are but old refuge from before the Drufers was even built. They have no connection to the gang. What do you think this poor woman, Sylvia? I know what she is, the most infamous poacher ever to walk the Twelveswood. A born leader, deadly with the bow, she formed her own gang at Miko's Hunters. She was apprehended once and would have been brought to justice had she not tricked a foolish young sentry into releasing her before vanishing without a trace. Is that so? In any case, we've scored the area and found nothing. How do we know that this Puar has ever been here? I say we inform the God's Quiver and the Wood Whalers, taking care not to implicate Buscon, and leave the rest to them. This doesn't concern the Archers Guild. It concerns Gridania. Majuk is a savage and utterly immoral poacher whose actions, however, indirectly threaten the city's well-being. But that would a vagrant like you know of duties one's homeland, no more than she, I suspect. How dare you? Oh, I have to say something, have I? Oh, okay. I guess now is not the time for this. Very well, we will return to the matter at hand. Mayhap we should take a second look at the clues we have gathered. Look all you want through the trap and arrow we found suggested poaching. There is nothing remotely unusual about them. What do you think we should examine? An arrow's an arrow, a trap's a trap, a bottle's a bottle, does it really matter? Yep. Such devices do not distinguish between friend and foe, and have been the cause of much tragedy for both man and Chocobo. Gridanian hunters would never stoop so low. Poachers, meanwhile, are wont to litter the forest floor with these accursed things. That said, I see nothing here that will lead us to Puar. He just leaves the bottles, really. Why are you still carrying that rubbish? I told you these bottles predate the Drufers. They have no connection with this matter. But these bottles are so old, why do they retain the scent of mead? They must surely have been opened recently. Wait, before the calamity, Buscon once served as a sentry, yet even then he sometimes spoke of owning his own tavern. And if it was an open secret that he was brewing his own private stock, if some survived, of course, Buscon scar his old lookout post. It may not be Puar Majuk, but we must investigate at once. So where are we off to? That way. Any signs? Look, the ground is covered in Mikote footprints. These tracks are fresh, very fresh. I'll wager the bandits are alerted to our coming and fled. Else they're hiding near. Take cover. Yeah, and now I was thinking we'd caught ourselves some of them meddling bloody masqueraders. Not that I'm complaining, hiding your face downright bloody rude when ye ain't been introduced. Speaking of ill manners, don't you know it ain't decent to barge your way into a lady's bedchamber without knocking? You would lecture us on manners? Truly, I have heard it all. They have us outnumbered. Hopefully they'll give you a kicking, pal. We had best split up. Wonder if they'll let me shoot him in the back. The leader's mine. I'll try to isolate her from her litter. The rest I leave to you two. Okay. Jesus, that useless fight still on his first one. I'll give you a hand, you. Okay, maybe I won't. It's not like this. I'll give you a hand that time. Useless twat. Have you seen Alipo? Nope. With me. Tisk tisk. That was a piss poor showing, sister. And you call yourself a keeper? A hunter with no fangs ain't nothing but prey. No. Ah, bugger. Looks like playtime's over. Be seeing your sister. Okay. That's things most of all. Well, 'tis past time the proper authorities were informed. I'll send messengers to the Wood Whalers and God's Quiver. The Red Belly Bandits won't like it one bit, but I'll see they're told exactly who the military is after. I only hope it'll be enough. Horsepower Mojuk, no fool. Now she knows she's been spotted, she'll break camp and be long gone by the time the next bell sounds. And the trail won't stay fresh for long either. Anyway, you've done me a great kindness, friends. Tell Lucian I appreciate the help. Okay. So. Back to the Archers Guild. Welcome back. Sylvia tells me that you encountered Puamujuk. No Gdangan could fail to recognise that name, so oft as it's been spoken and with such bitterness. I fear we lack the strength to face ourselves. This is a matter for the God's Quiver and Wood Whalers. That you confronted her and survived is a testament to your growing mastery of our art. And I was surprised to note that Leia and Sylvia were not at loggerheads upon their return. I presume we owe this unnatural state of affairs to your calming influence. No, modest to last. Truly, your every deed bespeaks a clarity of vision far beyond your years. I implore you to share the perspective with your peers and help them grow into better, wiser archers. As you go forth and temper your skills in battle, know that we always look forward to your return. Okay. Right, so helm it is. No, because then I'd lose my outfit. Alright. Did we? Yeah, I've lost a bow. Right. off to Deepcroft. Seriously? Fine. Me as well? Oh, okay. Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bowlord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it from the Lambs of Dalamud. Okay. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity, put an end to the 6th Astral Era. The cultists took the Lesser Moon, Dalamud, for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say, everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Saviour, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come for it. For the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. chests in there. Only a chest. Girls got to eat. Yeah, no chance. Okay, why am I not? treasure! My treasure. Pee off. No, nothing in there. Oh well. Kill him all, let God sort him out. Who summons me from... It's Cthulhu! Hooray! That's it done. Right. Welcome back. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the Deep Croft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. You've made such a habit of succeeding that it's difficult not to take your talents for granted. Rest assured, however, Mother is impressed, even if she isn't surprised. Bowlord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a reliable and capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an even more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it provides it also provides ample opportunity for an inexperienced to overreach themselves with predictable consequences, as if to illustrate the point. Be right back. Avir's gone and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried, he bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. You shouldn't have been so hard pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Bah, to the hells with this pathetic excuse of a party I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. Yeah, get lost, short stuff. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you and I only suffered you for your healing. But you couldn't even do that. One thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. You're better off without them. And by the way, some parting advice, get rid of Avir's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hell you like with it. But for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, alright? Well, wait. Don't leave me alone, please. You're better off without them, love. I'm sorry, Avir. Please forgive me. Scenes like this have become all too common. That makes a dozen times in half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send women like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. Cool. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Uldar. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing but not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word and I will gladly share the details with you. So, you're not averse to taking a little trip. Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Uldar. Once you arrive, seek out Mamodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand. Think of her as a alternate version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now off you go and good luck. Alright, toodles. And we're off to Uldar. Okay. Welcome to Quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now, if you wouldn't mind showing yourself to. Judging by your determined expression, I take it you ain't here for ale. Are you called Raven Mango, by any chance? Leon sent me word that you would be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started. Yes, we are actually. So let's talk business, shall we? petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. God's almighty, another second under that sun and I would have been satisfied. A tank of the veil, I would be so kind. Jesus, you're small. Excellent time in Papashan. It just so happens the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here. Yeah, you're going to have to really stretch your neck, pal, and it's going to hurt looking up. Should be so short. Do you want to stand on the bar? Pick you up, put you on the bar? So this winsome lass is the much lauded adventurer, is she? Marvellous, marvellous. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, my lady. I am Papashan, formerly of the Sultan's Sworn. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Mayhap you'd like to appraise Raven for a mission. Of course, the petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amajina and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are of the clan known as the Hecatogeos. What? Hecatogeos? Whatever. Fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mine during the bygone Fawn dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Fawn dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? Who cares? Just tell me to go to the mine, kill things, and then leave. You know your history well, my lady. The people of that age used to, well, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Just come on, we want to go. And despite in a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury, yada yada, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Jesus, go on. Well now, that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking. After 3 centuries, that's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed, and that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. So this is the task which we would have you undertake. I'll deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to the sorry business. God bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it's all for the best. In case you don't know, Copperbell Mines is in the Western Fanland. Do take care, you hear? And one last... Oh, Jesus, he's still going. One last thing before you depart. An employee of Amajina and Sons, Amajina and Sons, is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Nisa, and he knows the Copperbell Mines well. It may be who... Oh, I don't want to speak to more people. I just want to go and kill. So you're the adventurers who volunteered to do the mess down in Copperbell, are you? You've got guts, miss. I just hope you've got skills to go with them, because things ain't pretty down there. Yes, we know what the hell's going on. Just we want to go kill. So all the crap we just went through with that guy, we're doing it all over again with this guy. Finally! Right, where are we going? There's been an incident inside Copper Bell Mine. Yes, we already know. We are here to ensure that its effects are contained, but for your own safety, I suggest you stay away. Well, thing is, I've been asked to go clear it out, pal. Okay, let's go do this. Okay. Oh, I've got to pick up the key. That helps. Yeah, you guys can catch the next one. chests. Oh well. Jinglings. Activate the device. Okay. It's the blob. Hey, don't you throw that green shit at me. slaves no more, free. Well, 300 years to get out. Jesus. Older. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume, and Oldar will have the material she needs to rebuild. The entire nation is in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papashan the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Mamodi. It'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. No! Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me, don't even think to deny it. But please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this, paid for it, with my own coin. What rot, you refugees are all the same, couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time, give me back what you stole or I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. By rights I should turn you over to the brass blades, help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens, but I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime. But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 was me witness. But please, adventurer, help me, I beg of you. I swear on my mother's grave I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with my coin I saved. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. And who the hells are you when you're at home? This dog's master? I've had enough of this murmur's farce. You lot teach them a lesson. Well, can't do it yourself, can you, pal? I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Thank you, kind adventurer. Thank you, advice over. I swear there were more here, refugees than when we last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they all coming here now? It's simple really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes. And problems like those aren't easily solved, though they tried to make the best of it. Was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? It's the same thing happening in other cities. If the talk is true, yes. though perhaps our situation is more pronounced, Uldar has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does, but I would be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Gallian Empire patrolled in the streets for Rafaft. It may well come to that. Improvised and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what the place is like. I've no coin, if you've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins, get your dodo tenderloins, guaranteed cheapest in Fanalan. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you'd think that Uldar was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity and you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. Well, what now? Oh, can we just shoot him? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? Sorry, pal, you went and threatened a defenseless citizen. I just want to kick your ass. What, saw her buy the meat, you say? That's absurd. I, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Oh, who said that? I'll overlook this, but just this one. What? No, just give me a kicking. Come on. Oh no, don't run away. God bless you, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster might have done. I don't bear thinking about. Case closed. Hey! Okay, you've been keeping an eye on, well, a close eye on me. That's creepy. Stalk much? You discharged your duty as envoy impeccably, and never once faltered in the face of myriad dangers. But more importantly, you were always ready to help those in need, even if you didn't stand to earn a gil by doing so. You are possessed of all the qualities we seek in an adventurer, of this we are convinced. Even if you were kind of dragged into the business with the dodo meat. Yes, thank you. All right. And then there's the matter of your gift. I dare say you're curious as to the nature of the vision you bore witness to the moments ago. Well, we can help you understand. Okay, how does he know that I had a vision? You're not the only one with that power, you know. We have a friend who was who has it too, and we'd love for you to meet her. And meeting her is only the beginning, for we would also have you lend your strength to our cause. In return, we should be glad to assist your adventuring endeavours in whatever way we are able. Should you decide to take us up on our offer, and I sincerely hope you will, pray speak with Mamodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand, is a good friend of ours. She'll tell you where to find us. Toodles. Wait a minute, we haven't even told you the name of our order. We're the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, defenders of justice. Oh, but don't tell anyone except Mamodi. She knows already. Okay. Alright. Gonna leave it there. So, take it easy and have a good one.